Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. Today we have another RTA video, but it's not a video where I'm going to be playing RTA. I'm actually going to do a reruning video because I pulled a new unit that I wanted for a very long time. Also wanted to show you guys another unit that I ruined up after the balance patch because I do think he's going to be fun to play with. So I'll show you guys that build first, and then I'll show you guys the new unit that I pulled with some of my new runes that I've got. And we'll see what type of build we can make without sacrificing too many of the current runes that I have on my RTA units. I'm going to go through the reruning process through swap so you guys can see how I do it. Usually runing one specific unit can be hard, but there are ways in swap where you could exclude all the other units that you're currently using so that those runes are not pulled. So first I'm going to show you guys the unit that I re-runed, and that is Minato. So Minato did get a buff this past balance patch, which incentivized players to rune Minato in a certain way other than Vampire. I do think the Despair builds and also the Violent builds are now better in a lot of ways because the recovery from skill 2 that's now 100% is gonna be a lot, right? So currently it's ruined on what the heck? Hey guys, before we start the video, if you guys are interested in getting advice and help from me and other Summoners War players, feel free to join my Discord, where the link is in the descriptions below. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, become a Patreon, where the link for it is also in the descriptions. What did I do? So it's supposed to be Vile Will. The build looks so good until I noticed there's only one Will rune. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the Will rune is going to come from 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I can't get rid of this because that has the 31 resistance. I am trying to run it on 100 res. I want to bring this out when this unit could carry, right? Specifically, and in that case, control is your greatest enemy. So that's why I went with 100 res and also decent accuracy. But what can I get rid of? Even this, 39 resistance. If I get rid of this, I'm losing 38. So I can't get rid of that. So it has to be this, most likely, I think. And that is a weaker, definitely a weaker rune. So let's look at res. I don't need 37. I also like that 22% accuracy. This is a re-up target. Should we just go with more? Should we just forget about the accuracy? Just go with more HP, more defense. This is the right choice. It sucks. But I guess it is what it is. I can't believe I did not see that. Wow. Okay, but that is the new build. Artifacts, I went with more damage overall. As you guys can see, more counterattack damage too. And then we're using this Sharp Conquest relic for more damage as well. Yep. So I'm gonna try using Minato like this. If I ever bring it out, hopefully there is instances. Definitely things against AoE dealers and such. And less control. Because Minato is just really weak when there's control. And then the new unit that I pulled. Do you guys see it? The Old Wood. I got the Gandalf. And I'm very happy about it. I actually pulled some other new units too. I was very lucky like this. Justice too. As you guys can see, it's not being built. There's things that I need to work on. Anyhow, we'll be reading this today. Now, I did hear from Skit that this unit is not as good as he thought it would be. The nerf was significant and definitely less carry potential. But I still see a few amount of players using it well. So I'm pretty sure, like I stated, it is good as a 4th, 5th pick. I think definitely not a first, second pick type of thing. But it is still an extremely annoying unit when it procs. So I'm going to try using him. You can see I already gave it the relic. I gave it this Nimble Primal Relic. I am getting close to that 100 mark, so I have to be careful because my other relics are really bad. I have this artifact here, taking less damage from water and wind. And then finally this artifact here. I really need to work on my artifacts. I've been farming, but nothing good. Now, I do want it to be on Swift. Not Swift. I want it to be on Bio Nem. Why Vio? Obvious. I mean, Vio is obvious, right? But why Nem over Will? I just like it getting more turns. Now, because the passive got weaker, I think Nemesis could help out a little more in that sense. I don't deny the fact that it was much stronger before with that crazy attack bar boost, but yeah. Getting the Nem when we lost so much of the attack bar should be a plus. Now, I'm strongly appealing for Nem as well because there's a lot of runes that aren't being used. I farmed the Fairy dungeon a lot, so I have a lot of good ancient, well, when I say good, a lot of efficient ancient Nemesis runes. And also, I pulled this recently. I gave it a +6 that I think is going to be really good. I also landed a +12 that just fits perfectly well with this unit. Also, everything's up for grabs but my core RTA units like Chow and stuff and Annabelle, but I'm going to be excluding them as we go. I'm not going to exclude them all at once because it's simply a lot of units that you have to put in swap. But the few Vile runes that we want to pull are runes like this, and these might get rotated to another unit because Shumar is just unplayable now. So this one and this one are definitely up for grabs for Gandalf if possible, and if they don't get used, then even better. I could do a small reruning session for all of these units that I have up there. Shumar had some premium runes. You can see these revenge runes are less usable unless you have the right unit. But then these Vile runes that you see here, well, I guess even this crit damage rune is hard to use because most of the time crit damage have to be paired with crit rate. If I do decide to use a crit damage Josephine, it could be usable, but then I do think I have to change attack to HP then. But I don't know, I spent all of this for attack, so just hoping that there's another unit that does not need crit rate where this could be used. This one's also extremely usable that I could give to a different unit. And again, this one right here is just way too good to ignore. Let's go into swap because that's the main point of this video. Pretty easy to see, right? So what you do is actually just select old wood. I guess it's not in. Okay, I'll just create the water Gandalf then. Oh, not silver. So you create the water Gandalf. And then we'll bring that up. And I want Vile Will. Oh, sorry, I want Vile Nem. Sorry, Vile Nem. Now, you can see that I'm using every rune possible. I'm not going to use the grinds and stuff because I do think most of the runes that I'm going to be pulling are in their best state, essentially. I do want it on speed HP because he does have a very good base resistance, which is 40%. It should be a lot easier to get that 100% resistance without a slot 6. But if we do need it, we just need a slot 6 resistance rune, which then we don't need any resistance on any of the runes, so that's good. But I know that because I want to use that Nem rune, that slot 3 Nem rune that you guys saw that had resistance 6%, although it's small, I don't want to, go over that mark. So let's do that, and let's exclude a couple that I know that have some decent Vile runes that I'm using on certain units, like Chow, because Chow is definitely on Vile Nem. Annabelle's on Vile, has some good runes. I want to start from there, and yeah, I want to start from there. That's about it. So we're gonna be getting a lot of builds, and we will have to be excluding certain units so that that build gets compressed, essentially. I'm gonna look at 280. I do think it's possible, especially with the Shumar not being runed up 100 res. And let's see how it looks like. We're gonna make the search step a little big, so this might take a while. And you can see that we're already seeing some builds come up. But if I go over them, you can see Kopsu, Okeanis are being pulled. And again, I don't want them to be pulled. Like Jurgen, I don't want those to be used. So either I could wait for this to end, or I could stop right now and start excluding them, and swap will automatically catch them and exclude those builds that are being used. or exclude those builds that have those runes that are being used. But I'll just wait because we're already halfway done. Because of the speed, we're not going to get tens of thousands of builds. So that's good. 280 is decently fast. I think if I could use anything, I could get probably 300. I think I could finally make a plus 200 set on Vile Will because of that recent rune that I got. Let me check. I guess we could just see. So the base speed on Leo is 100, so it's easy to use. While we're waiting, let's see. 30 speed, yeah, that's good. I don't think I have a faster will rune there. Yeah, that's good too. Perfect. I think we have a quad here now, and then the quad here. Oh wait, I think I have a better Vile rune there too. Yeah, 33. So I could take a will rune here. Oh my goodness, I have a plus 205 now. If I have a plus, damn. I went over that pretty easily. Well, that's cool. Can I do it on Despair Will as well? Assuming that those are taken. Let's see. I think I can, but it has to be an accuracy rune because I have a pretty fast 30 there, 29, 30 there, and then 33 there. Oh, I'm one speed off, unfortunately. Unless I have a will rune that I could use on these. That's 27, 28, 30. No, it can't beat that. And then there's 30 here. Oh, it's the same. So actually I could do this if I want, but still the fastest on Despair Will is going to be plus 199, unfortunately. I'm getting there, pretty close, but definitely not Vile level. That feels nice. Okay, back into swaps. So we have 867 builds over 280, and then max is 289 right now, because probably because we excluded some builds. But if you look at this, you see that's using Angela, Kapsu, Okeanis, Inusuke. So I don't want to break my Inusuke, and Inusuke definitely have one of my premium runes, so we'll get rid of Inusuke here. I think it's the second one. Did that go away? It did. So if I redo it, yep, the fastest is now 288. Also, well, actually, all of these are very efficient and effective HP. So let's make it at least 250k. Okay, so you guys can see that the build has significantly decreased, 378 builds. And it's going to just get even worse because I'm going to start excluding some other units that I use a lot. Kovarsi I don't use a lot. It's a slot 1 Kovarsi. So I think Kovarsi has a slot 1 Raz rune. A decent one. So that's questionable. The slot 4 is on Oki. That's a 33 rune. Do I need to use it on Gandalf? I don't want so much accuracy. So I have a low accuracy one too. I'm assuming that those accuracy substats are being used on units that need them. I'm going to limit this to 15. And now we got, you guys can see it's down, it's on the bottom. I wish I could show it to you guys, but we have 155 builds left. I guess I should move my face. I think that's a little better, right? So you guys can see that it is now 155 builds. And oh, that's a big one, Josephine. I don't want that being touched. I use Josephine a lot. And now we only have 104 builds left. Okay, it's getting lower and lower. The next one, so this one has Oki runes. Okay, let's take the Oki out as well. I don't use Oki though. I don't use it at all. Oki was definitely one of those picks that I wanted to use when I used Erishion, right? The first turn control, the follow-up. But without that, it doesn't feel like I ever need it. So I'm gonna get rid of Oki entirely, actually, because I didn't pull it once after I got rid of Erishion. There you go. So then this build is then okay. I wonder why the Kovarsi build went away though. Riley is okay as well. Okay, so speed wise, it looks like everything's fine. I think 287 is actually good. Maybe I should go with the 287 build. It's decently tanky as well. So highest is 280k in effective HP. So why don't we go 270k? Okay, so after I restricted the effective HP to 270k and the speed to 283, you can see now my fastest is 285. Hoping that it still looking good. Okay, so Angela, which is fine. I could find replacement for that because that's a slot 2 speed rune. Kapsu getting hit. Irene. I don't know if I want Irene to be touched. Oh, I forgot to put the 15% accuracy, so I'm pretty sure that one's gonna go away. Oh wait, I want max 15. Sorry. Ooh. What? Why did that go away? Max 15. Oh yeah, the other one went away. I don't know how that worked. So really, with that, we only have 4 options. The top one is the fastest on 285, with the lowest effective HP. So it has that one more speed, which I don't think it really matters. It's taking runes from Angela, Oki, and Riley. This one here is taking from Riley, Oki, Riley. So Angela is not being touched with that one. The third one is Okeanis, Riley. Yeah, so both of these are Okeanis, Riley, and then last one is Bulwark, Angela, Okeanis. Okay, we don't want the last one. It's touching too many units. I'm thinking of either this one. It looks like it is using that slot 3 Nem rune for all of them. So I don't want the top one. It's between these two. And between those two in the middle, 284, I'll just take the one that gets one more speed. It's actually more tankier too. So this is going to be the one I'll be taking for Gandalf. So that's how I usually just, rune stuff. Let's go back. So going to that old wood, let's now find those builds. So it's a Nemesis slot 2 with res actually. So it's taking this. I can make this better. That's great. Ooh, I thought I would have legend grinds because Nem runes are rarely touched. But I guess I used all of them. And then here, thankfully, I am using this rune right here. It can't get better right now. Well, 1% more, but I'm not going to use that. And then for Vio, we are not taking the fast rune because it looks like we do need res here. Yeah, unfortunate. So this was one of the options, right? But I think the accuracy killed it. I think the accuracy took it away. I'm wondering if I should just re-roll this. But what should I re-roll it to? There's nothing good here. I can't do flat HP. I guess attack percent will make it more efficient. Yeah. I'm comparing it to the other one. It does look like it is a lot tankier, but slower. So I have to compare it with this. Yeah, you could tell from the score, this is much efficient. I guess we'll just, should we take it? So I could give the other one to, let's take it. Okay, let's take it from Riley. And then for Vi, we'll take it from Oki because I'm not using him, which is fine. And then another Oki rune right here. I guess it's just for the tankiness. It doesn't have res or anything. And then finally this, we're taking it from Riley again. This one is pretty slow. Yeah. And that is how the Gandalf looks. Looks pretty decent, huh? Yeah, I'm happy with the build. Now, what do I have to fix? I have to fix something. It's crazy because I didn't use any of Shuma runes, so I definitely need to do a re-rune because these runes could be very good on other units, or at least these 3 for sure. They're so versatile. So I definitely need to re-rune certain things, unfortunately. I wonder if I could give it to like Annabelle and such. I do think we took it from Riley. Oh, we took 2 from Riley. This is gonna be hard. Now I just want to wing it. I don't want to use swap to find it. So let's see if we could do that. I'm gonna look at res and speed. Actually we could take this here because there is some res, right? So we only need 20% more res here. Only 20%. Hey, there it is. Actually, this could be better because this has ungrinded speed. Crit rate kind of is a lost cause. This one, It's essentially the same as this one. Nothing different. I could get away with 20. So it has to be this. Why does it feel so slow? Oh man, it is so slow. I need more res here. Crap. Yeah, this brought in 16%. Oh, hey, this is good. 16% again. I like that better. And then here, then we could get like 20 speed, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we already have 100 res. Oh, no. It's because we have this. We need 10% more. Damn it. Okay. There you go. 14%. Is there anything better? Let's actually look at this. So we want at least 10% res. And we want at least 20 speed. And I guess we also want HP. So let's look at this. Yeah, we don't have a whole bunch. There's this one and there's this one too. This is more efficient and tankier. So we'll go with this. Okay. I mean, it's the best we could do with what we have. So we'll just use it. So I guess the other rune is still open, up for grabs. Damn, we still have all of these up for grabs. This one and then this one. And this one. I can make some improvements. Anyhow, hope you guys look forward to this Gandalf gameplay. I'm going to be playing in the next video. So yeah, let's see how well it performs. Obviously, I'm going to be using it after the nerf. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm still happy that I got it. I think it's going to be a decent unit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want me to use Swap to build your RTA builds or any PvP builds, please join my Discord, fill out the Google form. If you guys want account reviews, join my Patreon, and I'll see you guys next time.